game one of the series. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. And it's fouled away. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. ready with the 0-1. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo.
Pitch on the way.
Bichette.
Nope.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
This is on the ground over to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. 1-1 to count. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
So 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Frazier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in two now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ryu with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kyle.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. At the ball.
No, that's down.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 6. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he fouls this one off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set. Here's the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Fouled away. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball there.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in next, Randall Grichuk. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first offering. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to hit is Danny Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no
Shin
pressure.
high. That's taken for a ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 ball, 2 strikes, now.
Two and two.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A little bouncer. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Toronto leads this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. That's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Grichuk is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tyro Estrada trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
2 down with a runner at first, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0. Estrada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
Nope,
Hit the
that's a
target,
ball.
but this is low. 2-1. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and gone up into the second deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now that's popped up. Tellez into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Misses, ball 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up next, Kyle Higashioka struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Two balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat to Oscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Hernandez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. It seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
The pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
2-0. That's it.
Rowdy Tellez will be next. Gurriel stands at first with one out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, number 44.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, the pitch. Low for ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Runners are at first and second with one away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He hit a sac fly earlier. And now the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. 1 run scores.
That base hit right there, D-Row. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Bo Bichette. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Comes set. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. And he popped him up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Estrada.
No one on with 1 down, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So here's the veteran, Brett Gardner. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get two quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in once again is Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here now the 2-2. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Fastball well outside.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Simeon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Torres hit the bag. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Davy Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. In now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. second home run early in the year, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Tachman able to track it down for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-3 Toronto. Jordan Romano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in is Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1. I got 2-1 to count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready now is Gio Urshela. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Next up, Kyle Higashioka. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that
1-0.
one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Mike.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. And the pitch.
Ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the
The
sixth.
first baseman, number 44.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Rendell Gritcher is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. In time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate here is Danny Jansen. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. The Blue Jays go down. A.J. Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And that brings up Thairo Estrada. Here's the first pitch to him. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that will bring in DJ LeMahieu. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here it comes on 0-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate is Brett Gardner, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. 3-1 now. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier from the stretch. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap. Jonathan Loaizaga will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 43.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that's the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Next, it'll be George Springer. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Ross Stripling will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 48.
Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Ball 1,
His
no
previous
strike.
history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 3. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Into the box now, Gio Urshela. Now that's popped up. Tellers is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Chased out of his zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Digging in will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
0-2. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for New York, Tyro Estrada struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. But that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Ryan Barucki takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Into the box, Brett Gardner. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. Aaron Hicks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Tellez into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Simeon. How about that? Save. Big spot here, and it'll be Clint Frazier. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Aaron Judge will grab a back to pinch hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. There's prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Late that time for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
3-2 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we... Aaron Hicks is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Chad Green enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Rowdy Tellez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Hopped up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now here is Randall Grichuk, who bounced out last time up. In there at the letters 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Reese McGuire will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 7.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the left field line. Tachman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Reese McGuire will stand. Giancarlo Stanton back at the plate here after homering in the 8th, and that was his second of the game, so he's got a chance at a third right here. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? To dig in, Gleyber Torres. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Ball 1.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next, it'll be Gio Urshela. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and up to bat next. Gary Sanchez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's the first pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Gary Sanchez. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. Now into the box, Marcus Semien. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. This is fouled right side. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Semien brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Again, another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping up is George Springer. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least. And now here is Mike Tauchman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Skied into very shallow right. Catch made here in shallow right, probably too shallow to advance. Next, here is DJ LeMahieu. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ready with the 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Sanchez heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Soft liner towards short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's safe. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
David Phelps will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
One ball,
and strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
3-1. Gleyber Torres would be next. Grounder down the line at third. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And now, Lourdes Gurriel. He went deep back in the fifth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-5 tonight. Chad Green gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.